So let's take a look at UC Smart. As you can see, it's accessed via a simple little icon on my desktop, and I just click to open it to access the features. But even before I do that, I can see from the red symbol that I've already got some action that I need to take. And if I hover over it, UC Smart tells me that I've got 3 new voicemail messages. So let's click on it to enter. So from UC Smart, I've now got a whole raft of features that are available to me to drive my personal productivity. If I want to, I can just manually enter a telephone number and hit the dial button, and it will make that call for me. But if I want to do that with a little bit more intelligence, I can use my favorites list. So if I click on favorites, it opens up all of the people on the system that I've chosen to be my most regular contacts. So it's now a simple matter for me to click on them to dial them. So I can see from here that I could do that with Dave. He's available and he's not on the phone. But I can see although Gary's available, he is currently busy on the telephone, so there's no point in me clicking on that button as such to ring him. If I step down here, I can see that Manfred's available, so I do want to call Manfred. So I'll click on Manfred. I can now see the telephone numbers that he's made available to me, and I can click on one of those to call him. So Manfred's phone was ringing, now it's answered, we're having a conversation. We can finish that conversation and I can carry on and do what I need to do. I can look further down here in my favourites list and you can see we're picking up more presence information. So as well as people being on the phone or available, I can see whether they're in a meeting or whether they've selected other present status options. So Giovanni is telling me through his icon status that he's in a meeting. Moving on, let's look at our overall directories list. Now here I can access everybody on the system and I can see what their status is. So for example here, I could use the search facility and I could enter someone's name, and if they're available in the directory, I could then simply click on that person again to dial them. We've just spoken to Manfred, so on this occasion we'll step on. The next really useful feature within UC Smart is our call journal. This gives me a record of all my personal calls, so all the calls that I've made and received, or calls that I might have missed. So it's very simple to return one of these calls or to call this person again. I just click on them and then UC Smart will make that call out for me. So one of the other key features provided by UC Smart is visual voicemail. Now I can see here from the icon that I've got 3 new voicemail messages. So if I click on the voicemail button, I can then see those voicemail messages and I can choose to listen to them in any particular order that I want to. So I don't have to plow through them from top to bottom. So I can select the message I want to listen to, and then I can choose the device that I want to use to listen to the message. So it's never been so easy to access your voicemail messages as it is with UC Smart. As well as all of these telephony functionality features, UC Smart also provides me with instant messaging or chat. So if I want to have a web chat conversation or an instant message conversation, I just select the person I want to speak to. I can then type my message and they can easily reply to me. So for example, someone might have been on the phone. I might have wanted to ask them a question real time. It's a much faster way to communicate than perhaps relying on email. So that in a summary is all of the features that are provided by UC Smart. And as I've mentioned before, it's an ideal tool to drive your personal productivity and to improve the way that you are contacted and contacting your customers and your key suppliers. So in summary, UC Smart provides you with a simple path from voice to unified communications. It lets you speed things up to get in contact with your customers and business partners even quicker. UC Smart is easy to install, intuitive to use, all activated from a single taskbar, which you use to access your favorites, your directories, your call journal, voicemail, and even more. UC Smart is a real personal productivity enabler. That's OpenScape Business from Unify. Don't miss out on the opportunity to enhance your business today.